All right, y'all. We just got a liquidity grab of the highs that we put in last weekend, and I am in a short. I grabbed a short from the golden pocket retest, and as you can see, we have gotten a very quick move back down into this range. And so I want to talk about what market Cipher is looking like, what this could potentially mean, and what my trading plans are now. So in my last video, I was talking about this trade that I was looking for, a CDW of the highs, and I was basically saying that if we saw a liquidity grab of the highs, we have potential to continue forming these high-term bearish divergences, and as you can see, that is exactly what has happened. We got clear divergences here on the 1 hour, and the red dot on that momentum wave has printed already. And going through all of these time frames, I mean, we got divergences going all the way up to even the 12 hour. We got potential for divergences there. If you come to the medium term time frames, we got some divergences here as well. If you measure from this momentum wave back here, which would be from this wick, we got divergences here on the 24-minute as well, including with the money flow. So I think that this has potential to be a swing top here, especially considering the reaction that we saw. We got such a quick move back down into that range. And it wasn't a perfect CDW like I would have liked. We didn't see any really low time frame confirmations. As we took out this wick that I was looking for, we did form some very local bearish divergences as we made this last high up here. But, I basically entered on that golden pocket retest because of the higher time frames, because this is looking like it could potentially be a high time frame liquidity grab. Plus, if you go over to Coinalyze, you can see that that entire move up, basically, we were seeing a massive decrease in open interest, shorts getting wrecked, and then on that last move down, we saw longs getting wrecked. So overall, this just closed out a lot of trades that were open, and we got some potential top signals here on Market Cipher. And originally, I just took a scalp trade from that golden pocket, basically just because this was such a violent drop to begin with. We quickly came back up and tested the golden pocket, so I decided to take a scalp there, and I locked that in pretty quickly. And since then, we have now gotten a move down into this key area of support that I marked out basically when we made these highs. We got a move down to the golden pocket confluence with the point of control and this daily level. And, it seems like we could be getting a little bounce off of it now. I did take profits down here, and I have some more TPs set down here. But right now, really, I see two things potentially happening. Either we, kind of just get a violent move back to the upside, continue wrecking trades, because I'm sure a lot of people shorted on that golden pocket retest, like myself. Or, we begin a downtrend now and actually start getting a higher term retracement. Honestly, I think either scenario is possible, because despite the apparent bearishness of like the 4 hour through the 1 hour, the money flow on some of these really high time frames like the 12 hour and the daily is still looking pretty bullish, which is why, despite the fact I am looking for shorts right now, I'm trying to be more careful with my shorts. We still haven't even printed a green dot on this daily momentum wave yet, so who knows, potentially we could just come back up and maybe keep on making higher highs. But for that to happen, I think it would have to happen quickly. I could see a scenario where, we just make a higher low somewhere and then maybe come up later. But I have a feeling if we start trading in sort of a downtrend here, that we will probably start retracing down to some of these more key levels. Because more often than not, when you see these kind of topish signals on the high time frames, like, this is the 1 hour time frame, this is a very clear bearish divergence here with the money flow and momentum. Money flow was extremely thick back here, and, you just watched it bleed out along with the momentum waves. Based on my experience, more times than not, this is a top signal, and, maybe the top signals are going to continue. Like I said, maybe we just come up for another higher high and see continued bearish divergences, and maybe the retracement comes later. But, I am holding this short because I think there is a pretty good chance that we could see the retracement now. But if we do keep making higher highs, I would probably be targeting this untapped weekly level. We could also target these highs that we just put in. Maybe we just come up, take the liquidity from that wick, and then come back down. That's possible. But the real level I'd be watching if we keep making higher highs is probably this untapped weekly or these wicks up here. Just considering how much Bitcoin has been pumping the last few weeks, I wouldn't be surprised if we make our way up here or potentially even higher. But, looking at this as a larger range, we are at the value area high of the range. We are around the highs in price action for the range. And we are seeing some pretty bearish signals as we made our way up here. So I really wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being a local top of some kind. And, maybe then we can look for a higher low somewhere, a macro higher low, to potentially long up to some of those more key levels, like the top of the range or even the bottom of the 30K range. And other than that, I may be looking for some scalp longs if we start seeing some bullish divergences on the low time frames, because, like I said, it is possible that this volatility sort of continues in both directions. We could see another violent move to the upside. And if I were to look for longs, we did already hit off the golden pocket, pulled from any of these wicks, but we do have the 786 that you can pull from any of these three wicks. If you pull it from this bottom down here, it actually lines up very nicely with this NDPOC, which... Is that an NDPOC yet? No. In 43 minutes, once that daily candle closes, that down there will be an NDPOC. If I turn on the session volume profile tool, you can see right there that NDPOC is in the current day. So once that closes, this could be some nice confluence down here. Even if we get down there before it closes, it's still the point of control of the day, showing that, there's a lot of volume here. So it still would be pretty nice confluence with that 786. And then other than that, we could just come down and sweep the lows of the range now before getting a move back into the range. I could see something like that. I've been waiting for this long for a while. I was waiting for that long this morning when we were getting these moves down towards there. And we front ran it by less than 0.5%. So, I do really wish that we took out that low, because I would have been in a long trade for this. But it's all right. We got a good short trade. We still managed to capture some of this volatility, and now I'm in a good position. This could potentially be a scalp that I hold into a swing trade. Because, if we come down to the bottom of this range and we don't CDW it, if we start to lose it, I'd be looking to hold this thing down to some of these key levels, maybe even the value area low of this macro range, which would be like 15 to 18% move to the downside. That would be great. Not sure if we're going to get that, but considering market Cipher and what just happened with price action, I wouldn't count that out as a possibility. And if you want to watch my last video, I sort of went over some of the key levels I'm looking for potential higher lows if we start getting that retracement. But these have changed up a little bit. I have to adjust for that new high. But, really this box just comes up a little bit to that golden pocket. So, like in between 21,720 and like 21,4. And then this box gets moved up to that 786. And you may have noticed I'm back on a computer. This isn't my computer. This is a temporary one. But for the time being, it's something I can use. My apologies if the audio isn't as good as it used to be. Hopefully the audio doesn't sound too bad. But, it's better than being on my phone. But anyways, I think that is all I wanted to go over in this one. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you all on my next one. Peace.